Hey guys, apologies for the yellow lighting. I've just finished baking cupcakes and it's after dark now and I really wanted to film, so I thought I'd just go ahead and do it anyway. So I'm gonna show you some Lush stuff that I bought. First of all, these were things that I bought quite some time ago from Lush, but I didn't think that they warranted a whole video just by themselves. I bought two of the body butters from Lush. This is the King of Skin one. And it's just a creamy, a full creamy body butter bar. Just comes in like a square bar. And then this one is another body butter, and it's the Aqua Mirabilis body butter. And this one actually has a bit of exfoliants in it as well. So as you can tell, it's sort of grainy. It's got a very grainy texture to it. So you're supposed to use this in the bath and just sort of exfoliate your skin, and it also moisturizes your skin. This one I think smells a bit citrusy, whereas the King of Skin one was a bit more creamy scented. But they both have really like creamy things in it, like cocoa butter, almond butter, and this one has rose in it as well. That's Aqua Mirabilis body butter. Can't wait to give these a try. I'm just finishing the little last bits of my porridge soap at the moment, which is a really nice soap as well, but I didn't really like the fact that the molasses or the little tiny brown beads in them kept like just falling in the bath, and they just basically littered my whole shower with little brown bits which look kind of icky. And which is why I also got this other product. This is the Sultana of soap bar, and this reminded me of the porridge soap because it has a very like creamy sort of scent, and it's really yeah, it's sort of like a creamy wash, whereas a lot of other Lush soaps seem to be like scented or colored or fruity or citrusy or zesty or something like that, but this was another sort of like creamy kind of soap. So I thought I'd give this a try and see how it compares with the porridge one, which is, to me, it's my favorite, best smelling soap, but I didn't quite like the fact that it made my bathroom a bit messy. And then I bought a massage bar. This is the Friends with Benefits massage bar. And I think this is a new product that Lush came out with recently. It smells so much like cocoa butter, and I think it's just like lathering cocoa butter all over your body, which I can't wait to give this a try as well. So that's the massage bar. And I also got their No Drought dry shampoo, which is quite a new product for Lush as well. And this has I've used it I think once, yes, I've used it once so far, and I think it's okay. I think, I don't know, I really like my Batiste one, so it'll be a really hard sort of contender. And this one has a really fresh scent to it. It's got a grapefruit scent to it. And I believe I was watching someone's video, I can't remember whose now, but they commented and said that this would take them ages to get through, whereas my Batiste one, I use a can every 2 weeks or so, so I thought that was kind of a waste, and I wanted to give this a go and see how this panned out for longevity. So that's what it was for. I also got their I got my first toner from Lush, and this is the Tea Tree Water Popular Toner. And this is basically for acne-prone skin or oily skin. Of course, as many of you know, tea tree is famous for its antibacterial properties, and it's very good for oily skin, basically. It's got tea tree, grapefruit, and juniper in it. Take control of those troublesome pores, a bestseller for normal to oily skin, used on cotton wool to remove excess cleanser and to refresh the skin. But I don't really use cotton wool with this. I just spray it, and I just normally spray it on my T-zone every odd morning or so. And then the final thing that I bought from Lush was the Ultra Blend Cleanser. And this is basically like a creamy cleanser. It comes in a tub form. It smells really pleasant. It's got a very mild scent to it, and it's got almond oil in it, which is what sort of sold me on it. So it's an ultra special cleanser, gently removes all in its path, leaving your skin ultra smooth and ultra smooth. So basically what you do is you place a small amount onto your palms and fingers and rub them together and smooth all over your face, and then just remove with a damp cotton wool pad. I haven't actually tried this yet because I'm still going through the last bits of my oil cleanser, but I might try this right after that because I don't know, it seems like a really nice, gentle product, and so far I really love the Lush skincare that I've tried so far. So pretty keen to give this a go as well. I haven't had much luck with cream cleansers in the past. They always tend to sort of be a bit too oily or emollient for my skin, but I'm hoping that this one will prove different. And then the lady at Lush was really nice. She gave me a couple of samples as well, as she was recommending a few things to me as well. One of them was the Enzymion face moisturizer, and she said this was really good for oily to combination skin, or normal to combination skin actually. And this is a moisturizer that actually dries matte, so it's good that it dries matte, and it's really good for when you wear makeup on top of your moisturizer as well. And it just says brightening moisturizer to make oily skin matte, so that's what it is. And finally, I got the British Nanny moisturizer, or she gave me a little sample of the British Nanny moisturizer because I was asking her if Lush did any SPF as well, or sun protection, because I'm running out of my sunscreen and I was looking for a good sunscreen. And this was the only product from Lush that actually had a sunscreen or SPF factor in it. And it smells kind of like Nivea, but I know this is a very emollient moisturizer, so she wouldn't actually recommend this particular product to myself, having oily to combination skin, but she said that a lot of people really love this particular moisturizer and she wanted me to give it a go anyway. So I think this will work for me alright even in the winter time, because my skin does tend to get a bit drier during the winter time. I just have to be a bit more careful with like applying it on my T-zone. So I'm really keen to try those out, and we'll see how I fare, and if I'll go back and get those moisturizers instead of the Celestial one, which I was really pleased about, really. So that's it. And oh, another thing is she actually gave me a free face mask, like their fresh face mask. She gave me the Cosmetic Warrior one, if I'm not mistaken, and it's the one with garlic in it, and I want to say goat's milk, but I don't think that's actually in it. I'm not really, oh no, it's not goat's milk, sorry. It's egg whites or eggs in it. It's got fresh eggs or fresh egg white. It's got garlic in it, and boy does it not smell pleasant. But I used it the first day that I got back from the shops, and I must say that I really like it. So far I've only used one other fresh face mask from Lush, and that's a Love Lettuce one, which I absolutely highly recommend for those of you with sensitive skin or with a bit of redness in your cheeks. I love that particular face mask. But the Cosmetic Warrior one, it left my face feeling quite nice as well. It wasn't drying at all. It was just moist enough, and I really like the way Lush fresh face masks tend to leave my skin. And other than the smell, I can't really say anything bad about it, but the smell is, if you don't like garlic, you wouldn't like this at all, so just a heads up anyway. So that concludes my Lush haul, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye!